It's only been GTs here at the Covenant of the Cherry Tree. In the last episode, we ended up making these beautiful paths over here. We created ourselves a jolly old starter tent, as well as getting ourselves some animal company with a couple of farms set up over here. But today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a big one because you may see at the bottom of our toolbar over here, I have plenty of levels. And plenty of levels at the beginning of any Minecraft adventure means getting ourselves enchanted. And I have a cool build in mind for our enchanting setup. But it's time to dip in here, grab ourselves some diamonds, and make our first diamond pickaxe. Plenty obsidian and I'm not going anywhere closer to here. It's time to go back home. Home sweet home. Down goes the enchanting table, in goes the lapis, and let's see what we get. Efficiency 3. I'm going to leave this here, we'll save it for later. But oh my goodness, look at the sunsets here at the Convent of the Cherry Tree. A holistic place for anybody who wants to stay here to come and find a place of refuge. And if you're interested, after I sleep right here, I'll let you know that the only thing that you have to do to join the Convent of the Cherry Tree is to leave a comment. And while you're there, think about dropping a like on this video as well. It really does help the growth of this channel. And back to the crafting table we are. I have been messing around a little bit now that we have all these bookshelves here. And I found that if I put my iron sword in here, I could get sweeping edge 3, which I think is going to be a little bit better than having some sort of unbreaking 3 enchantment on our pickaxe. So our first enchantment, how does it go? Sharpness 3 and sweeping edge 3. I'll take that, and now that we have our diamond pickaxe, let's see. We have fortune 3, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Let's tap on this guy right here, and just fortune 3, but that's more than okay with me. We're off to a great start here at the Convent of the Cherry Tree. But the next thing is to head down over to our zombie spawners. We do have a double zombie spawner that we found in the last episode. And we'll get those guys kitted up so that we have a constant supply of XP and so that we can enchant a couple more items here. And so as the sun sets right here, I think I'm going to jump off these bookshelves and we'll tune in when I'm down in the mines. Oh man, we made it. We have our zombie spawner right here and down over here, right next to these 2 creepers. Oh my goodness. 3 creepers. Look at them. I think that's going to become a problem sometime. But besides that over there, we have our 2 spawners, and I think that it's possible for them to both be lit at the same time. So the next thing to do is to clear out the area right here, and to get ourselves prepped up to make some zombie spawners. And I think that since the replay mod is back, there's no better way to jump in than with that. Let's get it! Man, I love me some replay mod. And it may be raining here at the Convent of the Cherry Tree, but that's not going to put a damper on my spirit because we got not 1 right here, but 2 almost fully completed XP spawners. And my frame rate is horrible right now, I'm not really sure why. It's like I'm moving in a freeze frame right now. But if we head down this tunnel that desperately needs some water, we'll pop out at a center room right here that, as you can tell, is home to the other corridor, which will be taking the other mobs down to the center room. And so the goal here is to get everything fitted with water, and once we do that, the water streams will come into the center spot right here. We'll use some fence gates to block off the water stream, and then all the mobs will fall into this pit. We'll construct ourselves a little bit of a killing chamber, and we'll be able to get XP galore from not only just 1 mob spawner, but 2. So let's get cracking on putting down some water. I'll take you back for right now. We'll make ourselves an infinity pool, and you'll go here, you'll go here, you'll go here. Time to refill. You'll go here, 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 and here. So we've got 4 streams of water. Let's grab some fence posts. And that way we can block off the stream to the middle here. And I did want to show you all, I do have a little bit of an exit. This way I can get in and out super easy. And so I'm going to reseal down here. And you'll notice as we go up the stairs, we do have some diamonds right here, which I was saving just for recording. And we'll take our fortune pickaxe to see how many we get. There's multiple. Look at us go. Okay. And we have 15 diamonds from that. Talk about a lucky break right there. As you can see right here, fence gates have been acquired, and it looks like our frame rate is back in order too. Apologies about that, I think my computer must have been overheating. But you can see that our ladder leads further and actually it drops down into a water puddle right here, and we have our mob slaying chamber right here. The idea is that if I take my sword right here, eventually the zombies and skeletons will swing on down, and then with one swipe right here, I'll be able to take them all out. It's extra helpful that my sword has sweeping edge 3 because taking all these zombies out is just going to be a jiffy. And we'll get to decorating this place in just about a minute or so. But right now I do have this black stained glass in my hands. And we're going to head on up after we close off this place right here. Bada bang, bada boop. We'll get the torches in there later. And we're going to use that black stained glass. That could have been really bad. This is hardcore, Slip, hardcore. But we're going to take that black stained glass and cover it over here so that we can see inside our zombie XP farms without setting off the alarm bell. So I say that after I kill this creeper right here, let's get cracking with decorating this XP farm. I know that these are really simple exteriors, but I absolutely love the way that they came out. With the black stained glass, you can see right through the windows right here, and you can do the same thing over here. We've kept the lapis that you can see in the background over there, and I think that it gives kind of a cool aesthetic. And if we want to stand up here on the ladders, we can absolutely do so. This one is the zombie spawner, and this one over here being the skeleton zombie spawner. But before we let those bad boys loose, let's head on down here because we still got a little bit more work ahead of us. We gotta decorate this area over here. And once again, we're gonna do it in traditional replay fashion. Make it good, Editor Slip. Well done, Editor Slip. And a well done to Builder Slip too, because I absolutely love the way that this ended up turning out right here. We have our ladder right here, which goes down to our drop pool, and I love the accents with the cherry blossoms and the cherry trapdoors right here. Whenever I make any sort of pattern in Minecraft, whether it be a path or a floor or a ceiling or anything like that, I always just do it freeform, kind of off the top of my head. And I really like the way that it turned out. These chests right here will eventually hold all of the items that we get from this bad boy right here. Our XP farm is looking pretty cool, I think, with the bamboo that's outlining our killing chamber right here. And once again, all we're going to do is we're going to take our sword right here with one swipe or so. We'll hopefully be able to take out a ton of mobs and get ourselves a ton of experience. But there's only one thing that's left to do, and that is to turn this bad boy on. And hopefully we don't end up dying, because we are in hardcore Minecraft once again, and so we only have one shot at this. I'm gonna put my armor back on. Apologies that you can't see my robe. And so once again we're gonna break through here, and we're gonna see if we can try to get this torch right here. I think I can, because I have a hitbox right here. And all of the skeletons are immediately gonna come and get me right here. Let's see how I fare out. There they go! There they go! And we'll seal this bad boy up right now. Now only one more spawner to go. I think we'll go down here underneath the spawner this time. And it looks like I'm just out of reach. At least these guys are zombies right here. I think I'm gonna go one more over here. And I can get it. Here we go! Too bad you can't get me. Oh, I forgot the most important part. There's no water. Scratch that. And I'm not excited about this one. This might be difficult. I got it! Okay. Alright, and down we go. We'll put down all these water streams right here. And that way all the mobs will drift down here and we'll get them into our tunnel. Alright, and round 2. And as we can see, the skeletons will get dragged down there. We'll do the same thing over here. And we'll turn the zombie spawner on too. You still can't get me. And so hopefully now when we go downstairs, we won't have a mob infestation. That's for sure. Let's be careful here. But we'll have a ton of mobs right here drop down perfectly, and we can take them out with our sword, and we'll be able to grab all that experience. I am gonna have to go like this to get all the items, which is okay, and I might have to lose some, but I'm not so worried about drops right now, much more about experience. And so with this major goal complete, we're on to the last task of the day, which is building ourselves an enchanting gazebo. I want to build a really tall gazebo right in this area overlooking the seacoast, and have it super decorated with cherry grove leaves and I think a path leading up behind me on our way to the tent. It's going to be a bit of work because this is quite the hill that we have right here, but I'm excited to do it. And so I say, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Oh wow, I really like how this came out. Our enchanting gazebo has kind of become a little bit of a gazebo treehouse for enchanting, and it is so stunning looking. We have all this lapis on the ground right here, and the plan is that as soon as I get more, we're gonna have this whole path be decorated with lapis blocks. And if we head into the gazebo, we have an enchanting table right here which is beautifully accessorized by the cherry leaves. But you may notice that we have no bookshelves over here, so if we head on over to this ladder behind me, we can head on up, and we've arrived at the enchanting treehouse. I really love the way how this came out. We've got all the bookshelves that we need right here, a couple of barrels which has a little bit of lapis right here, and so if we want to enchant this iron pickaxe because we're at level 30 once again, we can hop into the barrel right here. We'll toss in some lapis, we'll put in our iron pickaxe, and you'll see that we have another fortune enchantment right here. So let's see how it goes. Fortune 2 and efficiency 3. That works for me. And we'll hold off on enchanting until the next episode because I got big plans. But before we finish out on the episode today, there's still a couple things that we do need to do. You may notice that I have a saddle in my hand, and our plan is to go and find ourselves a little bit of a friend here. We don't have any leads, but we're gonna have to make do. Hey there, fine fella. You look pretty friendly. I hope you like the wheat. You seem hungry, boy. Is this the wrong food? Hey, my friend over here. What happens if I both give you wheat? Maybe I just ride you, boy. Oh, you're right. Okay, let's see what we do. You don't seem to like this either. I just had to pet him. There we go. Cowboy Slip. I'm the wrangler of the Wild West. Let's put the saddle on you, why not? And we'll ride you on up to the Covenant of the Cherry Tree. Yeehaw! Welcome to the Covenant of the Cherry Tree. I think you do a little bit better with some animal company. We'll keep you here for the moment, and I need to know, what should we call this guy? The most liked comment will be this man's name. But you're gonna stay here, my man, and I gotta go head to sleep. And so, as we make our way from our starter tent over here over to our brand new enchanting gazebo tree house, I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty accomplished with what we've done this episode. This build ended up looking way cooler than I thought it was gonna be, and I think it's an absolutely perfect addition to our survival world. For those of you that are wondering, we're on day 129 of our world now. You could say that your boy Slip works kinda slow, and I did get around to finishing up our floor area over here. I'm still not sure exactly what happened, but there is still one more thing left to do here, and that is to take these cherry wood signs and to place up some more souls of the Covenant of the Cherry Tree. For those of you that might be new here, the plan for this hardcore survival series is for us to make a Covenant of the Cherry Tree, a place for lost souls, people who are in need of a new home, to find a safe abode. And eventually these will all be hanging signs, and I'm going to build buildings for you all, especially those of you that really do enjoy this series. And so, a huge welcome to the Cherry Tree. But that will be it for episode 2 of Hardcore Season 2. We ended up finagling ourselves a double XP spawner, crafted ourselves the perfect treetop enchanting setup, and got ourselves a sturdy new steed. Let me know what we should name him. I'm really starting to feel the zen here, which is exactly what we're looking for here at the Convent of the Cherry Tree. And we've got big plans for the next episode. I'll see you tomorrow.